So Mykhailo Mudryk is coming to Chelsea. 100 million for this player who arguably hasn't played in a competitive league yet. So why is Chelsea paying this much for this player? Because it looked like he was going to go to Arsenal. That seemed like a for sure deal. But Chelsea came in and swooped in, which really kind of makes me wonder if there's more to this player than what some people are not realizing. Now, obviously, 100 million is quite a bit for any player. It doesn't matter who you are, because again, there's only been a few price tag of players that have gone for 100 million, and the fact that Chelsea's going on their way to buy a guy like this, maybe there's more behind the scenes than what we realize. Now, Arsenal, we're going to spend about 70 to 80 for this player. So really, we're only spending an extra 20 to 30 million extra. So yes, it's still quite a bit, but this guy, I believe, has a lot of potential. There's been some talks that he kind of looks like Gareth Bale with how quick he is and those quick little steps and just touching the ball around players. And if that is the case, we will have a gem on our hands. There's been some other people comparing him to Eden Hazard. I'm not going to compare him to Eden Hazard. That guy is in a league of his own at Chelsea. But like I said, if we get anything similar to that, that is going to help us immensely, because we've talked about this before, how we've been struggling with our attacking third, with creative players, dribbling past players, shooting the ball, which this guy can do all that. He can dribble past players, he can shoot outside the box, score inside the box. This guy can do it all. Now, yes, you could argue it was in a lower league or not such a prestige league like the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, a league like that where you have a lot of top defenders. It's more or less that maybe he was playing against more amateur players, so it's hard to say exactly how he'll transition into Chelsea. But Chelsea having so many issues with injuries, obviously the red card with João Felix. So again, we need someone to come in to almost clog up some of these holes that's been happening at this club. And therefore, again, I think he will make a perfect fit for this club. There's going to be a lot of people saying that this is a terrible signing for a player at Chelsea. But if we're looking to rebuild for this club, this guy is one of those guys we want to bring to this club because he has a very high ceiling. Young player, a lot of potential, and if he can stick with Chelsea, this is going to be a great signing. Years down the road, people are going to think this was a bargain for 100 million. Now, again, it's going to take some time for him to adapt to the Premier League, because most players do take some time. And again, if he does adapt right away, it's going to look so much better. Now, this signing too, I want to hit, reminding me of Cesc Fabregas as well, because if you recall back in 2014 when Arsenal were failing to sign Cesc Fabregas because of some negotiation with wages and fees, Chelsea came in and swooped in and paid quite a bit more for this player. But as we know, and as history showed, this was a great signing for Chelsea, for Cesc Fabregas, because he lit the league up with assists, won a league title with Chelsea. And therefore, again, I'm kind of getting little rumors of that. This is my cat talking, by the way, of that happening again for Mudryk, because if that can happen, we have a player that has potential of carrying this team. Then this makes total sense to buy this guy, and hopefully, like I said, he can work out for us, because I have high hopes for him. Maybe this is a hot take for a player that maybe doesn't have full potential, that most people are going to say this is overspending for Chelsea, but I think this is a perfect spending for our future, because this guy, like I said, has a high ceiling, can run rampant down the wing, score goals, which is what we need. And I think Graham Potter can mold this player into one of the best players in the league, not this season, but in the next couple seasons coming up. So I want to know what you guys think, so comment down below. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Helps get this video to more and more fans such as yourself, and I will see you in our next video.